Run streak, day 260 in the books. Just did a minimum mile today. Really drained after yesterday's long run. It was the longest I've done since the marathon in July. I ran a training run with a buddy of mine who's training for a half next month. And his training plan actually called for a half marathon distance run yesterday. He's got a pretty aggressive goal, so we ran the half marathon yesterday at a pretty up-tempo pace. And you know what? I could feel it. It was warm out. It was humid. Longest run since the marathon. I really haven't been in training mode. I've been taking it easy, put on a few pounds in the last month, so I definitely felt it. But it was good. Good experience, got it done. Today it's warm again, so like I say, just doing the minimum mile, feeling the distance from yesterday for sure. But 260-day run streak. I've had a lot of people ask me, like, how are things going? How do you even process that? How do you even process a 260-day run streak? And really, it comes down to, at this point, it's been a little bit more difficult this last month just because I haven't been training, so it's been a little bit harder to be motivated to make sure I get out and get that run in. But it's still just part of my everyday, and especially getting back into things and doing a couple good quality runs and then doing one yesterday, like that long one in the heat. I guess if anything, I have learned that I'd like to say it gets easier, but it doesn't. It gets easier while you're in training mode, but even after 260 days, you can really not lose your fitness, but lose your motivation, and it'd be very easy to just give up and end the streak. That's for sure. Now I am going to end the streak after 365 days, after I do every day in 2018, and I'm actually almost at 2,018 kilometers for the year. So today's kind of a good milestone day for me because I'm pretty close to my original yearly mileage goal. Like I just said, 2,018 kilometers running the year. But 260 days, so I've only got the 105 days left. But then also today, I'm going to retire the shoes that I'm currently wearing. This Saucony Ride 9s. This was the first pair of Ride 9s that I got after upgrading from the 8s. And so these shoes after today's run have 700 kilometers, which isn't like an extreme amount of running in them, but they're well worn. I've run quite a few races in these, done a lot of hard training in them, so they've gotten their lifespan. I'm just going to end it here for them because 700k, that's like 435 miles. Yeah, that's a good lifespan for these shoes, having been trained in heavily and having been raced in. So, I'm going to call it a life for these ones. They've still got some good cushion. They still have, they're not like falling apart or anything, but I'd rather, while they're still in decent shape, just start using my other shoes that have gotten some newer ones and donate these ones. I can donate these. There's a guy who runs a fitness and running shop in Halifax, and he donates used shoes to the homeless. So that's one way that I can help. I can just give these to him and he'll distribute them at one of the shelters. So that'll be a nice way of kind of ending the life of these shoes for me as a runner. So that's kind of cool. And I don't know, have I learned anything else on a 260-day run streak? Not really. I think it's going to be bittersweet to end it at 365. So it's going to be a bittersweet moment because, you know, on one hand, it's going to feel nice. It's going to feel a relief to take a couple of days off with no running. Even just knowing I don't have to go out and do like even a minimum mile or anything. But then on the other hand, it'll be like, wow, I just broke a streak that I've been doing for an entire year. So yeah, it'll be bittersweet, but I'm looking forward to it. That's enough. That's all I wanted to do. And I know I've still got some work to do between now and then, for sure. I've got another 105 days after this. So I've got a, next weekend, I've got a 10.8K leg of the Rum Runner series that I was going to do. I was going to be doing the longer one, but I'm going to be doing the 10.8. So it's basically uphill for 5 miles, 8 kilometers, and then straight downhill, fast finish for the last 2.8K, or almost 2 miles. So that's going to be fun. I've got a pretty good goal for that one. I'm going to try to finish that in 47:30. Really a sub 48 minute would be great. So it's you know, around a 7-minute mile, around a 4:20, 4:24 kilometers, somewhere in that range. That's basically my right at my threshold of like a threshold pace and VO2 max. So I'm going to try that. So I've got that coming up, and then I've got the 5K in October, the YMCA Trick or Treat Trot. It was my first race that I ever did, and that was in 2016. So I'm going to do that 5K every year. So I've got that coming up. That's not a great course to try to get a personal best in. There's a couple good hills, but I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to train for speed over the next while, and you know, try to have a personal best on that. It would be great if I could break 20 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to break 20 minutes on that course. It's just there's a couple good hills. It would be good if I could break 21. So that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it, guys. Just kind of a little update video, a little run streak update video, some upcoming goals. What have you got coming up on your race agenda if you're a runner? What do you normally get out of the lifespan of your shoes? What kind of shoes do you use? A few questions you can answer down below. And yeah, until next time, we'll keep making those running gains, those plant-based running gains, those vegan running gains. I don't want to say vegan gains because, you know, I'd be ripping somebody off. But yeah, we'll just keep making those gains in the vegan lifestyle, shall we say. All right, peace, guys. We'll see you next time.